Today we're gonna make quiche Lorraine. It's super easy. I'm sure you probably have all of the ingredients in your fridge to make it. You can, the recipe calls for a Gruyere cheese, but you can use whatever cheese you have. We're gonna use fresh eggs, milk, half and half, fresh herbs, and also bacon. Then we're gonna do a homemade French vinaigrette salad. That's gonna be really good. Actually, these recipes come from this book that one of my subscribers sent me. So I kind of was flipping through it and I was like, what can I make that was easy, that I have all the ingredients? And quiche Lorraine. So let's get started. Okay, so we're just gonna place our pie dough gently in the pan, and then we're gonna stick it back in the fridge to kind of let it rest, because if you put it in the oven right now like this, it will definitely shrink. So we're just gonna try to get it gently in the pan. So this recipe called for 2 eggs and 2 egg yolks, but I'm gonna add a 5th egg because my eggs are just a little bit smaller and I don't think it's gonna make that much of a difference. And then also the recipe calls for a cup of half and half. Well, I don't have half and half, I just have heavy cream and 2% milk. So I'm gonna doctor it up my way and just make half and half that way. And then also I'm gonna add cayenne pepper just for a little kick, and some fresh thyme. Get our eggs in there, and then 1 more egg. And we'll start whisking. So we're gonna add our cayenne pepper, our fresh thyme, a pinch of salt, fresh ground pepper, some fresh ground nutmeg, get that mixed up. And then add our milk and cream. And whisk this all up. All right, so now I'm gonna go get the pie shell out of the refrigerator and we'll start assembling. Okay, so I took out our pie shell. Normally, when you make quiche, they ask you to flash bake the pie crust, but this recipe does not call for that, so we're just gonna go with it. So first thing we're gonna do is sprinkle our bacon at the bottom of the pie shell. I'm just gonna save a little bit to sprinkle on top. And then I also sauteed onions. This was not in the recipe, but I think it's gonna taste awesome. So just sprinkle some onion on there. These are beautifully caramelized. So you're just gonna get that flavor. And then we're gonna sprinkle a little bit of cheese. And like I said, I used Gruyere cheese, a little bit of Parmesan cheese, and a little bit of mozzarella cheese. And then we're just gonna dump our egg mixture right on top. Beautiful. And then the rest of our cheese. What's left of our bacon here. And also I thought it would be fun to take some fresh little baby asparagus. Just put them on top. And then we put it in a preheated 375-degree oven for, I think, 20 minutes or so. So we're gonna put our quiche in a preheated oven at 375 degrees for about 20 minutes or so. We'll check it. Perfect. So while that's in the oven, I'm gonna get our salad started. So I'm gonna wash the lettuce and bring it through the salad spinner. And then I'm gonna make this French vinaigrette. So we are right at 20 minutes, but I am gonna let it cook probably for another 15 minutes, just because I have a little bit more egg in there. And it's looking beautiful. So now we're gonna make our French vinaigrette. So you're gonna need a half a cup of red wine vinegar, and about a tablespoon of Dijon mustard, fresh or dried tarragon, a teaspoon of sugar, a couple pinches of salt, and a little bit of fresh lemon. So first we're gonna just whisk this up. And then we're gonna add our olive oil. So I guess there's no other way to, actually I think I'm gonna do it this way. I'm gonna dump it in this little jar. And then I'll add it this way and shake it up. It says a whole cup of olive oil. It's not quite a cup, but we don't need that much. And then we'll just shut it and shake it up. All right. Looks good. Forgot to add the pepper. All right, okay. Looks pretty done to me. It actually finishes cooking when you take it out of the oven. So now we are going to let it cool a little bit before we serve it. Looks beautiful.
We thought it would be fun to visit the indoor farmers market at the old historic courthouse in Stillwater.
Cool building.
Pine Street has some of Stillwater's most historic Victorian homes. Hopefully spring will be here soon. Thank you for watching this week's video. Au revoir!